Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 8 of this Let's Play Hearts of Iron for Brexit Britain. In the last episode, things really started kicking off. However, Germany have started driving into France itself, so I think their days are numbered. Meanwhile, some of my reinforcements have finally begun arriving here in Persia, and we're actually managing to hold the line pretty well. Over here, everything's fine. We started pushing down through into French Indochina. The Soviets seem to be more or less stalled here on the borders of Poland. Meanwhile, of course, the French are over there. Why is there an American unit here? I don't like that. We're doing a lot of damage at sea. Non-aggression, no. What am I short on? Aluminium. Yeah, alright, then we can buy one. That'll help my naval... air construction. There we go. We sank 6 destroyers and destroyed 6 planes. We lost 6 destroyers of our own. I really need to start building some destroyers, I think. So we may as well lay down the build order for that. We'll have you in the home fleet because they're the ones that seem to be taking the most attrition. Shift you to the top, but we still need to wait for that battleship to be done. Let's go to speed 3. Things are a bit slow. Now I do have some air experience that I could spend. Likewise, I have some naval experience. I could actually upgrade the quality of my ships, but I think we are now, because it's 1940, at a level where we can build, research new classes. So I'm going to wait until we get that. Probably get the new illustrious class carrier and then just splurge on that. And probably the Spitfire. Possibly the Blenheim. Don't know. No, probably Spitfires. Second Ljubljana Award. Claiming that they are attempting to ensure peace in the Balkans, Germany has presented the Greek government with a demand that they cede territory to Bulgaria. While Greece has protested immensely, the strength of the German influence in the Balkans leaves them with little choice. The only way to avoid confrontation with the German Reich is to allow German diplomacy to dictate their territorial integrity. So Bulgaria has just grown. Getting diarrhea. Which I wanted to say was Thessalonica, but I don't think it is. Okay, Germany is now clawing their way through Belgium as well. Luxembourg at war? Yes. No, they have a war goal, but they're not at war. Yep, I have no divisions in training. I know this. Oh, France. Fiddlesticks. Belgium has capitulated. Excellent. And we are now pushing into Iraq at last. We're holding the line pretty well there. Box. That's probably the troops that they start with in Indochina. Not much I can do about it. French convoys, we're sinking them. Belgian convoys. French convoys. French convoys. The Germans are advancing very, very quickly, so I think what I might do is move my carrier fleet back into the Indian Ocean and start to hit down here. So we'll shift you over to there. Off you go. And the attack fleet I think I will use to patrol that area, and I will base you out of there. Off you go. We do still have the Mediterranean fleet up here, I think. Let me just double check that. Yes, we do. Excellent. France has capitulated. Adolf Hitler has announced the cowardly French nation could no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of German forces throughout the country. The French government has chosen to flee the country and gone into exile. Their main forces have capitulated and the German Reich is now in control of their home area. Though the war rages against the remains of the Comintern, this is a great victory for all of the Axis. I would agree with that. Does that mean that this invasion... No, it's still going on. Why did Germany get that? Huh. So the Germans actually launched an assault over here. I guess. Oh, there's Soviet units down there as well. The fall of Paris, yeah, obviously. So it's just that I need to deal with now. That does not relieve any pressure on me, but it does mean that the Germans will suddenly be going over to there. Sank 4 destroyers, and the destroyers now have nowhere to hide. They are doing a fair amount of damage in their last desperate struggle. Lots of naval combat. Central Mediterranean, they have that very low supply. That's probably over here. Not very much I can do about that. Though with the German army over here, I'm annoyed that they're going to get that. But alright, fine, whatever. You guys, now that that flank is more or less secure, can come over here and secure that flank. Meanwhile, we have absolute superiority over there. We have our superiority there where it matters. Good. Good, 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 good. Submarines. Not catching them. Right. Soviets are doing another push down here. They are pushing. It's a slow process, but they are pushing. Yeah, you are in that course. Yeah, you should all be assigned. Why aren't you moving? Oh, you are literally blocked over there. I took the airport though. But that is really irritating. Oh well. Battle of Balta. Destroyed another light cruiser. Good stuff. How much navy does France still have? About 25 ships. And admittedly a fair number of aircraft, but not enough. And we've built most of the military factories that we were working on. Good. Right, so we are still working on that. We could actually switch to more infantry too. I think I will do that actually. That's not what I wanted. Like so. Still trying to get those subs. We've hit 500. Naval experience, which is good, except for the fact that I want to upgrade my boats before I actually go and spend it. Some battles going on down here. Who are we fighting? French. Oh no, Soviets and the French. Me and the Italians, man, that is a very large fleet. Including my carriers, and therefore the carrier planes too. Italy pursues closer bonds with Germany. Italy and Germany have expressed many conflicting interests, particularly in Austria and the Balkans. This has not, however, prevented the countries' foreign policies growing ever friendlier towards each other, and negotiations are underway for a pact that will protect common interests. If negotiations are successful, we could see an alliance that will be able to exert great influence in Central and Eastern Europe. That's already happened, though. Bearing in mind, of course, that this is not playing with historical focuses. No, all of my troops are fighting. I think we are still pushing back in Iraq. We are still kind of holding the line here, but faltering here. We may well lose Persia. And there's not very much I can do about it. Look at poor tiny Luxembourg. They're probably going, ah! What's Germany doing? Second Vienna Award. Sinking convoys, jolly good. Hold on. And a destroyer. Small convoys, good. Looks like the Soviets are pushing against Poland now. I don't approve. Germany, get over there. Engineer Company, level 2 for more digging. I think I want no, I want ships. I want the illustrious 84 days. And then we're going to build an absolutely kick-ass carrier. Meanwhile, what is my carrier? Oh, it is over there. You know what? I actually want you up here. Trotsky survives assassination attempt. Come on, win that sea battle. Some of these sea battles are bugged, so they're basically never ending. Submarines just do precisely what they're doing now. Just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Usually the fix for that is restarting the game. I mean, Hearts of Iron, not literally this whole game. The Soviets are really pushing, and this is getting dangerous. I think I have too many men on this side. So let's reallocate some. Home Guard are on that side. Iran West are on that side. So let's get you, 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 and you over there. I'd really like to know what was happening over there. Okay, we seem to be winning there. We've now bolstered this. Just holding up there. Nothing's really changing. The Germans and the Japanese are pushing down here. That's good. Second Vienna Award. A treaty has been signed at Vienna following German arbitration that will see northern Transylvania restored to Hungarian rule. The territory had previously been awarded to Romania upon the conclusion of World War I, leading to a bitter dispute. Are these the first of many borders to be adjusted now that a new order seems to be established in Europe? No! Seeing as France has already fallen. Yeah, the focus dialogues do seem a bit strange sometimes. I have a completely empty naval bomber unit. Right, because I'm not building them. That's what carriers are for. We've done a lot more damage to them than they have to us. Although this may also include what they've lost against the Germans, I'm not sure. Treaty of Craiova. More concessions have been forced into Romania, with Bulgaria reclaiming southern Dobruja. The region was annexed by Romania in 1913 after the Second Balkan War and is mostly populated by ethnic Bulgarians and Turks. Regardless of the reasoning, Romania now stands significantly politically weakened. Yeah, they do. Supermarine Spitfire. Booyah! Marvellous. And yes, I think I would like to research the upgrade. Or shall I go for the Typhoon first? Decisions. Or the new Navy ship. No. Carrier based, that's what we want. Yeah. Because then we can start pumping out the carrier based aircraft as well. So, first of all, Hurricanes need to be switched to the Spitfire, which will be upgraded. I want more range, and I want more reliability. And then switch to the Spitfire, if you please. Marvellous. Okay. Excellent. How are we doing down here? And the French are still expanding. Do you have some more troops for me yet? Yes. Where is that one troop? You were way up there. Take control of those. Raj is totally fine. You know what? You lot. I want that back. In fact, no, let's edit that slightly. That back. And likewise, Iran West. I want to hold this line here. And I'll her home guard. I want that line there. And it does look like they're withdrawing a whole bunch of their troops over here. Yeah, and Iraq is now starting to fall. Okay, good. No. Did my carrier ever get freed? No. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to reload the game after that, because a large chunk of our fleet is currently just bugged, unfortunately. Now, do I have any air bases over here yet? Yes, I do. Aha! Baghdad. Excellent. So, we want to grab the aircraft which were here in Britain. And we're going to move them over here to Baghdad. And those aircraft are going to fly here. Where they will all be on air superiority orders. Okay. Now, do I have any close air support planes? They would also be very useful. I have a couple. Aha! Improved computing machine. Excellent. I want improved radar. I also want improved decryption. Let's get the decryption first. New air wing. Bomb during the day when you're healthy. I'm just going to have them doing the same. You bomb here, them go. Carrier-based close air support. Hopefully we'll get some more air experience from them, which we can then spend. Unless the carrier planes cost naval experience. Something I hadn't even thought. Do you cost naval experience? That would be you. No, you do cost air. Man, that's annoying. But it does give a reason. To actually invest all air experience gained in the future on the carrier versions, and we just put carrier versions on land and on sea. And just build tons of those. They're not quite as good, but they're so versatile and we can use them everywhere. Let's start racking up a couple more of those. And a few less of those. Yeah, I like that idea. Okay. And I'm upgrading the Typhoon, right? No, I didn't in the end. So I'll need to get the Typhoon and then the Typhoon carrier based. Okay, are we in a position to start putting pressure on again? You are. So are you. Right, let's bring the fight back to the Soviets then, shall we? Is Finland on the Soviet side? No, it's neutral. Okay, good. How are we doing here? We're still trying to hunt down their submarines. Without much luck. Do I have another level of radar? No. Unfortunate. Iraq has capitulated. Finally! Edward VIII has announced the cowardly Iraqi nation could no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of British forces throughout the country. The Iraqi government chose to flee the country and has gone into exile. Their main forces have capitulated. The British Empire is now in control of their home area. Although the war remains against the Comintern continues, elsewhere there is a great victory for all of the British Empire. I quite agree with you. We have 3 dockyards, which means my dockyards are now being built. Which is a fairly good thing, except for the fact that I actually want to start 28 days. We'll build 1 more destroyer. Maximum dockyards, but I'm just going to get the 1. We're very slightly short on steel. That's fine. Okay, we are pushing back again. In fact, if we can push through here, then they would have no supply in this entire area. See, this is where it would be nice to have tanks, but unfortunately we don't have them. Ah, modifying government. Excellent. So one thing we could do here is get the silent workhorse, which means that we do get more political power, so we can do more of these modifications, seeing as we've actually done nothing and it's 1940 already, except for these 2. Carrier, close air support, ground attack reliability, fighter agility, heavy fighter and tactical bomber reliability. Probably want the Hawker. Upgrade. Don't think we need any of these guys yet. No. We could get the electronics concern, but honestly we get so many of those that I don't think we really need it. Industrial research. Oh, we're plugging through it pretty quickly. We don't have any tanks yet. I'm very tempted by the aircraft designer to go for the Hawker, so we immediately start getting the ground attack and reliability bonuses. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Where's that 1 unit? What I meant you to do is strategic redeploy down to there. Do I still have a tank? Don't tell me I've lost my tanks. Apparently I have. Well, that's somewhat infuriating. Okay, so we're going to grab you. We're going to grab you. New unit. And you. We're just going to call this the India Army. We just want someone quick. Right, your job. Front there. Grab that. Super fast. Go. And you are a member of that unit. Destroyers for bases agreement. Having taken a stance against the Germans, the US appears interested in ensuring Britain stands strong against the German threat. They are, however, also concerned with maintaining their own naval presence in the Atlantic. In exchange for several of our naval bases, they will supply our nation with destroyer ships. The ships have been in reserve, but accepting will still strengthen the military bonds between our nations, and may be a wise decision. We will gain 34 American destroyers. Canada will gain 6 American destroyers. However, the US becomes owner and controller of Bermuda, Leeward Islands, Southern Bahamas, Jamaica, Trinidad. Clearly it is more favourable to the US and unacceptable. We stand alone. Plus, I'm not actually at war with Germany. And so I don't need the convoys, because I have not had any problems with that whatsoever. Rule Britannia and all of that. Yeah, it looks like we are definitely pushing back here. In fact, this group... Hi. Do I want to attack into Sian Kang? Don't think I really do. Never mind. Did you ever get out? Nope. Well, this army has... How are you still alive? Oh, you got into there. Italy declared war on Greece. Alright, you lot. New army. New commander. Cunningham, that will do. You're on that front. Your job is to push there as quickly as possible. Syria. Go. Go. You have no order. Alright, go. And there we go, the Blenheim, which is a heavy fighter. Greece has joined the Comintern. So I'm going to start researching this Typhoon, and then I can get the carrier version 2. Oh, we finally caught them! Well, it wasn't an ongoing thing. Well, I guess it's when the other reinforcements arrived. So we sank a battleship, 2 heavy carriers, so heavy cruisers, 1 light cruiser, 1 submarine, and 17 fighters for a loss of... Sorry, and 17 naval bombers for a loss of 2 naval bombers. Entirely reasonable. I do still have a naval presence there, so I'm not overly concerned. You should all be on there, and you should all be attacking up. Your front is that, and you're attacking that. Go. Okay, I am pleased with that. Need more steel. Not much I can do about that. How long till I get this new carrier? 5 days. Aha, the Halifax. That is the first strategic bomber. I don't think I really need the upgrade, so I'm going to start working on the new ships, and I'm going to go for the new light cruiser. Or is there something else we need? Yeah, support weapons 3 will be quite... Oh, no, it's not quite time for mechanized. Better recon wouldn't be too shabby. Better tanks would also be nice. Better artillery. You haven't actually attached artillery to any of our troops. Air doctrine. Radar. That's what we want. Oh, that was expeditionary. Oh well. My bad. There we go, the illustrious. Marvellous, level 3 carrier. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to production. We're going to click on you. We're going to say we want just one of these bad boys each. And we want that guy in the home fleet because I still think they're taking the most damage. And then we want carrier 3, which is a... Put you to the top. We'll put you in the carrier fleet. No, in fact, we don't want that yet. That was a mistake. So, you, Carrier 3, illustrious class, are getting upgraded. We want more deck space. We also want some more armor. Apparently neither of these affect their reliability at all. This, however, does and increases the max range. Reliability is only a tiny negative, so I'm totally fine with this. This looks like an excellent upgrade. I don't think I even need the armor. This looks good to me. Very, very high additional max range, so you can go as far out from ports as necessary. Increased evasion, which is near. Decreased armor, but I'm not expecting you to be shot at particularly much. Hugely increased deck size, and vastly improved max speed. And then from any more naval points we can increase the reliability and armor. That sounds excellent, and I want one. I want one. And then for the fighters that you will carry, I want you to carry none of those. I want you to carry 30 of those, 50 of those, and 16 of those. No, less than that. 10 of those, 56 of those. Perfect. So again, this is very much a force projection type force. Okay. And we can start researching the next type of ship, which was going to be the light cruiser, probably. So thank you very much for watching. That is the end of this episode. If you have any tips or advice for me, then please do let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this series, or this episode rather, then please do hit that like button too. And if you haven't done so already, please do consider hitting the subscribe if you haven't done so already. Yeah, that's it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.